Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic this evening. I have missed our chats. I know that it has been a little bit. Life has gotten quite busy here at the Laurel Bell household. Let's get going because I think that this one has the potential to go long and I don't want it to be that way. The bag that I am currently rocking tonight is this lovely Michael Kors bag. Love it, love it. Love the bag charm that's in the front there. It's absolutely very full and wonderful. Tonight, I am coming to you with a story of a bag, a bet, and a guy. And I alluded to this particular story. Oh geez, what was this? I think it was the bag story tag, the Lux story bag tag or something like that. Anyway, I alluded that there was a story to a particular bag and I wanted to share it. And some of you were interested, and so for those of you who are interested, here it is. If you're not interested, that's okay. I'm sure there's something else there within this realm of videos that you'll be interested in and you can enjoy that. So the bag I'm talking about is this. This is my Speedy 30 monogram. I love her so very much. And here's the story of how she came to be. Once upon a time, I went to Louis Vuitton with my guy. We were in there really enjoying ourselves and having a great time. I had gone in there for the Neverfull. This was the night I purchased the Delightful MM. And I wasn't, the future would discover that I wasn't happy at all with that bag. But here's what happened. I purchased that bag, and that night my guy also, while I was there, said, "Oh, remember this? Get her the toy." So I ended up with this, and I ended up with the Delightful MM, and I left, and it was my first new purchase. I purchased pre-loved, but it was my first new Louis Vuitton. When we left the store, I was on cloud nine. I was having such a good time, and we sat in the car, and my guy said, "You know, I am pretty sure that you would not be able to put this bag in the closet for like a couple of months and leave it alone." I said, "Why would I do that?" He said, "I'm just saying that you probably couldn't." And I said, "Well, I probably could if I wanted to." And he said, "I'll tell you what, let's make a bet." And so I was suddenly very interested in what he had to say. And I said, "Okay, what's the bet?" And he said, "I'll bet you that you cannot keep that, whatever bag that is, in your closet, covered in the bag cover, the dust bag, for 2 months, solid, like a solid 2 months. This time, 2 months from now, without trying it on, wearing it outside, doing anything to that bag. It just has to sit in there for 2 months. And if you can do that, I will give you X amount for another bag." Actually, I think it started off with, "I'll give you something to go inside it." That's how it started. "I'll give you something to go inside it." And I went, "Oh, what?" So I said, "Okay, it's a bet." So I went home, we pulled it out of the box because the SA had told me not to do, like not to leave it in the box, that to leave it in the dust bag. So we put it in the closet. Now I did take it out and I looked at it. I was so in love with it. He came home and said, "Listen, have you taken it out?" And I go, "Yeah, I just took it out. I sat on the bed and I looked at it. I didn't play. I didn't try it on. I didn't whatever." He said, "You can't look at it even. It has to just sit in the closet. You can't do anything with it. But I'll tell you what, if you don't look at it, if you don't do whatever, I'll gift you the money for another bag." I said, "Oh, okay." So I have to be really honest with you. Folded it up, put it in the closet. I did not touch that bag for 2 months. To this day, I'm not sure that he really believes that I did that. But for those of you who watch this channel and have and share a love of Louis Vuitton with me, I know that you know that I didn't touch that bag, right? Because if I touched that bag, that would mean that I wouldn't be able to get the second bag. And once you have one Louis Vuitton, you must have another Louis Vuitton. And the option of having another new Louis Vuitton was very intriguing to me. So I'm not even gonna lie about it. I walked into the closet. I would look at it sitting on that shelf. I would talk to her and go, "You okay? You okay up there?" But I didn't bring her down. I didn't take her out for 2 months. 2 months, my friends, I held on. And I was very firm in it, and I did it. And at the end of the 2 months, every now and then he would come and check on me. He's like, have you looked at it today? Did you bring it down? I'm like, I did not. And the time came. We had marked it on the calendar, and I made it. And he came home and said, I'm not sure that I can believe that you actually did it. Women are sneaky creatures, and the guys at work think that you've done something. Like you've walked around the house, you took it to McDonald's. I mean, you did something, and I just wasn't aware of it. Like you've gotten away with it. And I said, I really, really haven't, and I really didn't. I really didn't. I mean, it was so hard. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, not to bring her down and use her. But with the hope of having another bag, I didn't do it. So I got the set amount of money. I showed him what I was looking for. At first, he was a little crazy. He was like, you've got this one. What's going to be so different about this one? And I showed him my monogram. He said, oh, okay, I can kind of dig that. This will be like yours, and there won't be another that's like it. So that's kind of cool. So we ordered it, and we waited for it to come. I was so excited. And the day that it came, I was so excited about it. In the meantime, the moment I could, I took the Delightful out and I used her. Now, remember, the next day, I kind of had buyer's remorse, and I would have taken her back, but I wasn't able to because I had done the stamping on it, and I was mid-bet, so it was all good. I never really used the Delightful very much. I didn't take her out very often, but I did. I did take her out, and then the moment this one came, I was just so very excited. And to this day, I think we were talking about it just a couple of days ago, he still doesn't believe that I actually left it in there, but I really did. And that's it. That's really the story of a bet, a bag, and a guy. It was awfully wonderful for him to do that for me, and I was really excited about it. And I am very grateful that he was willing to make a very foolish bet on a lady who loves handbags and be willing to buy that second one so I could have two Louis in a very short period of time, just within a couple months of each other. That's really it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, man, that's really okay. This is just a story of, somebody you may not know. And that's okay. Maybe you didn't enjoy it. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.